So we're currently on the 1806 road. Many of you guys may not know, and many of you guys may do know, down the road a while back, in the very early beginning, I had gotten a call from security that there was predators taking pictures of children outside of the camp. And so I got the call to go down and chase down to see who it was, and we caught up to them. And I actually, when I cruised in front of them, they were up on the 1806 right above Osheti, and they were taking pictures towards the children, the school. And so what I did was I came out, and they just kind of cruised up to the north gate, and they were taking pictures up at the north gate. And we got pictures of the vehicle plates. And then we continued to go down the 1806 where the vehicle got in a high speed, excessive high speed. This is the road I was on right here. This is where I was pulled over. I called 911 and said I was in pursuit of predators taking pictures of our children. During that moment of 911, she was asking me to describe the vehicle. I described the vehicle, that this is a Suburban. It was black and had Louisiana plates, and we have given them the license plate number. And she says, we got officers gonna assist you along the way. And she said, so, you know, this was really, I'm just trying to recall this moment here because I was remembering coming down this road, and the vehicle had pulled into the left lane, the opposite lane that it's not supposed to be in the passing lane. And it pulled in behind us while other vehicles, all the officers that were coming, turned around, and I realized that they weren't for Morton. They weren't for me, or they were for me, not the vehicle we're chasing. So as we pulled over, we were still on the call with 911. The officer came up, and you guys may know him. This is when Morton County didn't have any technology. They weren't filming too much, and they were just using cell phones and whatnot. And he came up, and he had his phone right in my face, like we have to them. And he says, Myron, can I see your ID and registration, please? And I says, you know what? You need to go check those guys in the back. We're in pursuit of predators. And he kept trying to go back to my ID. And finally he said, Myron, those are officers, and they're on a training exercise. And that's when it starts to make sense. From the very first time we caught Morton County with the Dakota Access mercenaries in the back, training after every action. This was one of those actions where they were coming to the camp. We honestly, a lot of the times we thought they were infiltrators. We thought these guys were Dakota Access, people tailgating, harassing people. I don't think I would have ever thought I would be chasing Morton County Police Department down this road, and off a 911 call of predators taking pictures of our children. Many of you guys might not know, but later on, that's when they were trying to get CPS into the state social services about the camp and the children, and they had pictures. Where did they go to get those pictures? Well, we now know. So these are why it's so important, Indigenous people, to share your story, where you're at, and why you need to share your story. Because if you're looking forward to the local newspaper to share your story, then it's no one's, you can only go with what they give you. That's what we call yellow journalism. Look that up, yellow journalism. And so this is one of those areas right here where we witnessed that with the Morton County Police Department. And one main reason why Digital Smoke Signals had to document every action that came along, every police action on both sides of the pipeline, as well as our own actions, to hold ourselves accountable, to hold them accountable, and to hold history accountable. So this area, look back at Digital Smoke Signals, you'll be able to see that somewhere in October, September area. This was a real action in documenting this movement, in that it escalated to this point. Now, many guys might not know, I'm charged with stalking the mercenaries, the Dakota Access security. I'll send a few pictures of how they look, but these are the reasons why we had to document them, for this exact purpose of predatory activity around the camp that was not, now at that time we thought it was Dakota Access. Many times it was. We thought it was infiltrators. Many times now we know it's Kyle Thompson was one of the infiltrators. and also the Morton County Police Department. This is the second of 5 updates, relatives. Still more to go in the next hour. Aho.